Original bad man, you don't know.
It's fake kills.
Standard. Body smoking like a cigarette.
Hello, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I know the last time we saw, I was kind of a mess. I was really down. I was crying and everything. If you know what I'm talking about, my last video, you may want to watch that, to understand where I'm coming from. So, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. I am here to just give you a quick update because the last time that I made a video, I was really upset. Anyways, so fast forward to today, I am feeling much better. So in my last video, I visited the hospital. Just go and watch the video, okay, so that you understand what I'm talking about. Eventually went on to have a blood transfusion, and yeah, I'm feeling much better. I was really upset about the blood transfusion. I didn't want to go through that myself, and I didn't also want to put anybody through the process of bleeding them. So bleeding a patient is basically when you take blood from them for the purpose of transfusion. And with my last pregnancy, my daughter was really anemic while I was pregnant, and a lot of people donated blood, my family members, my husband, his brothers, my brothers, my sister-in-law, her husband. It was a lot, and I felt so bad. I felt so bad at that time because I don't know, I just felt when they're bleeding somebody and it's for you. I don't know how to put that feeling, but I just didn't want to put anybody through that. So I was really upset. But eventually blood transfusion when you are anemic, especially in pregnancy, is something that is very important. It's something that can save your life and save the life of your baby as well, because especially when you're towards the end of your second trimester or in your third trimester, you really need a lot, and it is what you have that you will be able to give to your baby. So if you don't have enough, you probably will not be giving your baby enough, and that may hinder the growth of that child. And for me, the first thing was I didn't want to put anybody through having to bleed themselves just to give me blood. See how I'm just saying this thing as if it's give me money. But I didn't want to put anybody through that, and at the same time I didn't also want to be that patient that will always come back for blood transfusion. But then it is what it is. So a lot has happened from that last video. I've gone ahead to do the blood transfusion. I'm feeling much better. I'm feeling much stronger. I used to feel weak. You know how you're just feeling weak and you think, okay, well maybe it's just malaria, or maybe because I live in Africa, I live in a malaria pandemic region. Is that how they say it? So sometimes when you feel weak, you just the first thing that comes to your mind is probably it's malaria. And I was feeling that way. Or sometimes I will feel maybe it's just the baby, it's just the pregnancy, but then it was actually my blood level. So I feel much stronger, I feel much better. I am okay right now, and I have also gone ahead to make a lot of lifestyle changes, including my diet and everything, because in as much as I felt I was eating the best that I could eat, there is always room for improvement, and I'm already improving. So that is what has happened so far. I am much better. I also just want to say that if you're pregnant and you're anemic, maybe the first thing you don't want to hear that blood transfusion. You don't want to hear it at all. For me, I just don't want to. I just used to feel blood transfusion is a big deal for me, and I know it might be a big deal for many people out there. So if you're pregnant and you're in that situation where maybe you need to get a blood transfusion, it's something you don't have to think twice. It can just be saving your life. Yes, you may not want to hear that, but if you're at that point and they're offering that, all you just need to do is just to screen the blood, make sure the blood is well screened, and do the necessary. Of course, it's not you that is doing it, the hospital needs to do that, and get the necessary matches and everything, just so you can keep yourself alive and give your baby the best that you can possibly give. So yes, I am feeling much better right now. That's my update. I'm feeling much better right now, and I'm happy. I'm already in my third trimester, which is very exciting. I am so happy. This is like the last stretch for me. I just can't wait. Honestly, I just cannot wait. Of course, that's natural. Like, who would want to wait? I can't wait to like meet my baby, see what he or she looks like, and just I am genuinely looking forward to the breastfeeding part. Like, that for me is the best part of the whole journey. You see, from pregnancy, conception, pregnancy, delivery, and aftermath, my best part of it all is the breastfeeding part. I love to feed my children, not just to breastfeed, like, you know, feeding them generally. Even my son, who is a very picky eater, I genuinely love to feed him. Like, whenever I tell him, yeah, sit down, open your mouth, let me feed you. I love that. That's my best part. I don't know if anybody's like that. Let me know in the comment section. But that is my very best part in this whole process. So I'm really looking forward to that. So let's move over to my symptoms. At the moment, I'm actually not feeling, I wouldn't say that I have like any other major symptom besides, of course, the anemia, which has been taken care of. The few things that I would say that I'm still complaining about are things that have been happening to me right from my first trimester. The phlegm, if you have been following me, I had phlegm from the word go, so I still have phlegm. I still have phlegm up until now. My appetite has definitely increased even more. My breakfast is always huge. Sometimes I have like 2 course meals, sometimes even 3 as my breakfast. Which was really like, I'm just like, I eat so well, so why the anemia? But then maybe I wasn't eating like healthy. I wasn't eating the things I was supposed to eat, the things that really mattered. So my appetite is huge now, you guys. I eat so much now. I eat so much. That's another thing. I also have like this pain. I had this pain in my second trimester, but it came and after a while it stopped, but it's kind of back now. But it only happens to me when I wake up in the morning. So I have this pain like in my hip joint, and it feels like, I don't know how to describe that pain, but it's not like pain, it's more like pressure or something. So I have that first in the morning, you know, just for some minutes or hours in the morning, and then after a while it clears off. That's that. I still have phlegm. Phlegm has been following me since the beginning of this pregnancy, like I said. But besides that, there is really nothing much, of course, besides my growing stomach. Then I have, I don't know if you guys can see, I have like really dark neck. I think this is called melasma or something. I have really dark neck. Some parts of my thighs and my butt are really dark at this moment as we speak. So I think that's just that about that. Besides the anemia, there was nothing major. Every other thing is just, I'm just really like chilling right now. And I'm very grateful and I thank God for everything. So that's my pregnancy update. That's my update. And just to let you know that from that last video, I am actually very fine. Very fine. My husband was my blood donor. Now that I'm talking about it, I can actually laugh about it, but I didn't feel good about it. I always don't feel good about, even when with my daughter and everything. Like, at some point, like, I was just jokingly telling my husband that, you know, like, it felt like I was just a vampire sucking everybody's blood, because almost everybody in my family at some point donated blood for me. Like, it was that crazy. So, but so far so good. This is just one transfusion. It's not like a lot like I had with my daughter. So hopefully it's going to remain like that. I won't have to put any other person through that process. I am also making a lot of changes because I just feel, okay, maybe if I felt I was eating well, you know, maybe I need to step up. So I wrote down some things that I want to inculcate into our diet, into like our family diet. You know how you just make normal meals, you know, your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner. Right now I'm going to be very intentional about that. Let me show you. I'm actually still drawing up. This thing cannot focus, Abi it can. So I'm drawing up a list of my new menu. So basically nothing really much has changed, but I'm going to be adding a lot of animal protein into a lot of our diets going forward, because, you know, like maybe when you want to make beans, normally before now, if I want to make beans, I just make beans and it's just beans and plantain and that's it. But right now whatever we're eating now has to have some form of animal protein in it, because animal protein is another way of, you know, building your HGB, your blood level, please, before I give you a wrong language, okay? So it's another way of building your blood level. So even if you're pregnant or not, and you want to live healthier and you want to like build up your blood level and stuff, you need to add a lot of animal protein. Not for you to go and overeat though, because too much of everything is bad. Not for you to go and overeat, but adding animal protein into your diet goes a long way, okay? So I have some things like beans. So if I'm making beans right now, it's going to be beans with fish or beans with fish. So basically everything we're eating now going forward will have either fish or beef or chicken or egg, you know, some form of animal protein in it. Sorry that this video is all over the place. Another symptom I have right now is that I am so breathless. If you notice, as I was reading out these things on this book, I was really like almost panting. So breathlessness is another symptom that is here, okay? So yeah, back to what I was reading. Moi of course has to go with fish now. Unripe plantain with fish, although we normally used to add fish, but I'm now going to be adding, like, you know, mackerel, not stockfish or dry fish. I'm adding like ice fish right now. So that's the lifestyle changes that I have drawn up with I'm changing my meal, how we eat, the things we eat and everything, just for general health, well-being, and for general health, not just because of the anemia and stuff. So I am so breathless. So that's it. That's my pregnancy update, and that's the update from the last time. I am fine right now, and I give God the glory. I am so excited that this is just my last trimester, and I'm gonna have this baby. All right, let me not make this video so long. Thank you so much for watching. If you know you picked a thing or two in this video, do well to share this video to your friends, to anybody that is pregnant that you know. Also, leave me a comment in the comment section. Let's chat there. If there are things that you did while you were pregnant that helped you with anemia, I would also love to hear that in the comment section. If you have not subscribed and you're new here, just click the subscribe button. It is absolutely free. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.